It's Shakespeare Festival time once again in Summerland, and students from across the province have gathered here for an amazing few days of workshops, classes, and intensives, all focused around the Bard. And on today's show, we're going to meet some of the students and some of the instructors. That was just a taste of what Aaron is teaching here, and it's a clowning workshop.
Yes, it is.
So that's some pretty kooky activity that they're up to.
Kooky. Physical comedy, clown, is it's about freeing you up to be in the full extension of your emotion and embodiment, and so that people in the audience can really see what's going on. It's being spelled out huge for them. And this kind of training that you saw makes it easy for that to come out.
That's sort of a Tutor, pretty typical, yeah, medieval Renaissance Tutor hat. It looks fantastic on you.
Oh, thank you. I kind of like it. Now, this is the real thing, and you've got your students here building all kinds of stuff out of crazy ingredients.
Yeah, we've got all kind of recycled, donated materials, some landscape cloth, plastic, newspaper. So, you know, teaching them that you can be on a budget and be resourceful and just give a nod to the period, and you don't need to have the real thing.
So I know it's unconventional Elizabethan clothes, but duct tape?
Well, you know, duct tape is basically the best all-purpose thing you can have. So it works even for Elizabethan costumes.
Show us what you're up to at the back.
So what I'm going to do with the back is, because it's supposed to be a corset and we don't really have any, we have very limited materials, I just cut the back into slits and then tied it. So it just kind of creates this little thing right here.
That looks
and
nice.
then, thank you. And then in the front, I'm just going to make it more of a sweetheart neckline. Just to kind of give it that
Sounds like
more
you know what
mermaid.
you're doing here, sweetheart neckline.
This is my hobby. I do this a lot.
You've been set free here.
Honestly, you've been set free. Like, you can just go crazy and meet new friends, have a great time, do what you love. Like, we're all here because we love theater. We're all here because we love something about theater, whether it be writing, painting, costume making, acting. It doesn't matter. You know, we're all here for the same reason, and I think that's really great.
But for my own part, it was Greek to me. Well, that's the quote that you had, right, Autumn?
Yeah.
And you painted this fantastic rock to represent that.
Yeah, I did, because I didn't know what I was going to make, and so this is what Greek is to me. So
It definitely looks like Greece. You got the whole thing. That's amazing. You're a very talented rock painter.
Thank you.
Now, we've got some other quotes here where they're painting. What have you got?
Well, this is The Lady Doth Protest Too Much, Methinks. And this is based off my friend, who is Gertrude, who protests a lot, and she has a very large mouth, in a very good, loving way.
This is your horse, right?
Oh yeah, I call it an estro though. That's horse spelt backwards because it's a stupid-looking horse, as you can see.
I don't know. I kind of like them.
Well, the quote goes, a horse, my kingdom, for a horse." And so,
Well done.
yeah, that's a good, pretty ugly horse right there. I think it suits it.
It's kind of a nightmare.
Yes, a nightmare. Very, very well done.
Nice.
4, 3, 2, 1. Over there. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
We actually take a Shakespeare play and do something experimental with it that's about 20 minutes in length. 21 students from, I think, about 14 different schools this year, all coming together for 3 days.
Antony's. Can you...
Doing Julius Caesar and kind of focusing on the fact that, I guess, mob mentality and the way that the mob reacts to the assassination of Caesar, and which kind of translates to our rioting in places today, or even assassination of dictators and things like that as the world changes. Shakespeare himself said, "How many ages hence shall this our lofty scene be acted over in states unborn and accents yet unknown?" And he was talking about, look, this is just going to go on and on and on and on, you know, and as it had before he wrote that.
And stretch it out to the wings for now. And if this is
I think this is my 12th year at Shakes Fest, and so many different young people from so many different places coming together to do what they love. And I mean, if people could come see what the arts can do for young people, you know, there should be more of these kind of things. This is so unique. I do a lot of adjudicating and things in other places where festivals are competitive. This is non-competitive. This is all about support and love and just creating together.
I'd rather tell thee what is to be feared than what I fear, for always I am Caesar. Beware the tides of March.
Cool. Well, that wraps up our trip down here to the Summerland Good Will Shakespeare Festival. On Friday evening at 7 o'clock, there's some performances here in the Center Stage Theater. Okay, 3, 2. That winds up our trip down here to the Good Will Shakespeare Festival here in Summerland. Remember, on Friday night, starting at 7, there are some performances by the students here in the Center Stage Theater, and also the gala performances take place on Saturday afternoon. It's a great chance to see what the incredible work that these students have put together. That's it for the show. I'm Doug Brown. See you next time on Go.